Yes, we have our share of problems here. But it's a damn sight cooler at night. Okay, what is today? Tuesday, the 26th, 25th, something like that. Finally heard from Mark Oppat. He managed to contact me yesterday, and via email, and said he's all out of his stock on these particular parts on the 1/8 inch shaft, but said he could rebuild mine. I'm not really sure what he's going to rebuild on it as far as the shaft is concerned, but I'm assuming it has to do with this ring on this control here on the backside. Now, I tried doing a little bit with graphite and putting some powder in here, and then just working it round and round and round and round and round and round, and hopefully resurface the track around the perimeter of this band here. Now, a point about that is I've seen some videos that said you could drill a little hole in the thing. Well, that might be true for a lot of the other radios that use the Philco type volume controls, where the track is flat on a platen and not around the rim, around the circular part of the rim. Because if you drilled this housing to put some fader solution in there, some of that deoxit, you'll drill right through the track, and that is a big mistake. So what you would do in this instance, and I'm going to try this now, the last resort will be shipping this volume control off to Oppat and let him rebuild it. But I'm going to have him, I want to have him rebuild me at least 2 more of these, in addition to this one. Rebuild me 2 more of these, and that way I can stockpile them and pull them as I need them, because I see a lot more 529s up for sale, and besides that, the Zenith volume controls are notorious for failure, especially after a lot of usage. And a lot of these radios got a lot of usage in their lifetimes, so the track gets pretty much chewed up from the wiper that goes around the thing. So what I wanted to do was show you, you remove the little C clip right from this portion of the thing. I've already done the preliminary work on that, and what will happen is this mounting ring will come off, and you're left with the shaft, and that will come on out like that. Here is your halo inside for your pickup here and there. Here's your wiper right there, and let's see if I can zoom in a little bit and get you a better shot of this. Lighting is poor. Of course, my aim is poor also. Here's your track running around the outer perimeter. Uh, and it's wore a little bit right in here and right in there. Let me zoom this back out so that way I can manage keeping stuff in focus in frame here. It might not be focused right. So and that's what I was experiencing after my last attempt at putting some graphite in here and schmoozing it around and around and around, hopefully to try to recoat this band around there. It's about a 1/4 inch wide band. It goes all the way around except for this little part right here that's got the separator in it. That is your stop. What I'm going to do now is I took it apart all the way and buffed this band right here so that I could get, because it was pretty filthy. I mean, the cleaner that you'll put in there and everything, if it doesn't ruin the track, it'll clean off the residue in here, and it'll be pretty yucky. You'll have to take it apart in order to clean it, and that'd be the best way to do it, so you don't ruin the track around the perimeter of this housing. Because if you're using any other cleaners in here, you're going to take the tracing right off this track in here for the wiper. So the one thing I would recommend is using this deoxit fader F5. It's good for faders and volume controls. It's less harsh. If you use regular deoxit, you'll wipe the thing out, and you'll have to get another control. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt that right now. I'll put in some more graphite in here and working it and hopefully get some coating back on this track. I'm not expecting a great deal of results from this. I'll wind up having to send it to OPAT and have him rebuild it. So let me get that done and we will be right back. Well, we gave it the old gung-ho, but we got nothing. We got spotty results at best. There's too much worn off of it. We did get some response out of it, but then it fades out and then comes on full blast and then goes dead and then goes full blast. So it's just not going to cut it. So it's off to OPAT and let him rebuild it. So that's it for that. Until I get it back, this is going to get shelved. I do have the cabinet ready. So this here is going to get shelved for the time being. I got a short little clip to give you on the on one of the other radio issues. So let's get to that. All right, here's my here are the original buttons. They're a little on the dark side. Here are the caps for those buttons. I managed to get them separated. Not too difficult. And here are the reproductions. I was going to make one, but I figured I might as well make all four, and I can double it in order to get 5, because I need 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these in my stock and these in my stock for whenever I get another one of this type. I'm going to use 5 of these to put back on the radio. These buttons here go on the General Electric L740 radio. It was missing one push button. So I managed to get molds made for the 4 of those and get them reproduced. A little lighter in color. There's more brown in this than there is in that, so I'm going to have to experiment in order to get it closer to that. But as long as I have 5 of these and they're all the same types, nobody's going to know the difference. So and the next batch that I make, if I make some, will darken them up quite a bit. Maybe not quite this dark, but they'll be darker, because there is a slight bit of marbling on these. Now, as for the caps, I've got mold made for these caps, and I've got the first batch in the mold. We're gonna see how they come out. They won't be ready until about 11 p.m. tonight. It's one bad thing about clear resin is it takes anywhere from 16 hours to 48 hours to fully cure. Unlike these, this will be cured in 30 minutes or less. Something that small. So anyway, we got these, and whenever I get the clear ones out of the mold and everything tomorrow sometime, we'll make a short segment of it. So I still got to determine which radio I want to go to next. Now that I gotta wait for OPAT to rebuild that volume control. So stay tuned. We'll have more. Sorry I haven't done anything in the last week or so, but it's been killer out here in the afternoons, 110. So I've been kind of kicking it for a while. So stay tuned. We'll have more. Thanks for watching.